Imagine waking up tomorrow with the exact same problems, but feeling completely different about them. No panic. No spiraling. Just a strange calm, like you're finally in control. That's what Stoicism can give you, not by changing your life overnight, but by changing the way you see it. In this video, you're going to learn 10 daily affirmations used by emperors, warriors, and thinkers for over 2,000 years to help you face chaos with clarity, stay grounded under pressure, and live with real purpose. Most people chase motivation. But what if you built resilience instead? Stick around because the next few minutes might shift how you carry on every day that follows. Stoicism isn't about repressing emotions or pretending not to care. It's about training yourself to respond to life with clarity, calm, and purpose. It's not just for philosophers and togas either. Stoic thought has made its way into modern life through people like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, who all dealt with power, exile, illness, and more by focusing on what they could control and letting go of the rest. One of the simplest ways to put Stoic wisdom into practice is through daily affirmations, short reminders that keep your thoughts aligned with your values. They aren't magical incantations. They're more like mental weights that help you build resilience, patience, and presence over time. Here are 10 Stoic affirmations you can start using each day. Think of them as tools for steadying your mind and sharpening your focus, especially when life gets loud. 1. I control how I respond, not what happens. This is the foundation of Stoic thought. You don't control the weather, traffic, your boss's mood, or the economy. But you always control how you respond. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When something frustrating or unexpected happens, use this affirmation to pause. It gives you a second to catch yourself before you spiral into reactivity. That second can be the difference between a calm solution and a regretful reaction. 2. This moment is enough. We're always leaning forward toward the next deadline, the next vacation, the next achievement. But Stoicism asks us to come back to the present. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to confine yourself to the present. This affirmation is a way to ground yourself in what's real right now, not in what might happen or what has already happened. It brings your attention back to this breath, this conversation, this step. That's where your life is actually happening. 3. I am not my thoughts. Your brain generates thoughts constantly. Some are helpful, others are random, anxious, or harsh. Stoicism teaches that we don't have to believe every thought we have. We can observe them, question them, and choose which ones to act on. This affirmation helps you create distance between you and your mental chatter. Just because a thought shows up doesn't mean it's true or useful. You can notice it, and then let it pass, like watching clouds drift across the sky. 4. Everything can be taken from me, except how I live today. Life is unpredictable. Health, money, relationships, none of it is guaranteed. The Stoics accepted this not to become pessimists, but to become free. If you've made peace with loss, you stop clinging. You start living more fully. This affirmation reminds you that control is limited, but presence is always available. Even in difficulty, you still get to choose how you live this day, with integrity, with effort, with kindness. 5. I am enough as I am. And I can be better. Stoicism doesn't mean beating yourself up to improve. It means seeing yourself clearly, your strengths and flaws, and committing to growth without self-loathing. Seneca wrote, "While we wait for life, life passes." Don't waste time wishing you were someone else. This affirmation reminds you that you're worthy now, and that becoming better doesn't require shame, just honesty and effort. 6. What's up to me is what matters most. There are 2 domains, the Stoics said, what you control and what you don't. Your time, effort, choices, and values are yours. Everything else, opinions, outcomes, and reputation, is not. This affirmation cuts through anxiety. When you start worrying about what others think, how the future will play out, or whether you'll succeed, come back to this. Did you show up? Did you try? Did you stay true to your values? That's what matters. 7. I will face discomfort with courage. Stoicism isn't about comfort, it's about strength. And strength grows through challenge. Whether it's physical hardship, emotional struggle, or moral resistance, Stoics practiced leaning into difficulty, not avoiding it. Epictetus said, "Difficulties show a person's character." This affirmation helps you remember that growth doesn't happen in easy moments. Discomfort isn't the enemy, it's the training ground. 8. No one can harm my character but me. You can lose your job, be insulted, or betrayed, but your character is yours alone. Only you decide whether to act with integrity or abandon your values. That's power, not weakness. This affirmation helps you detach from the noise of judgment and injustice. You don't need everyone's approval. You need your own. If you're acting from your principles, you're free. 9. Memento mori, I could die today. This one sounds morbid, but it's not. It's a wake-up call. Memento mori means remember you must die. It's a reminder that life is short and unpredictable. For the Stoics, this wasn't depressing, it was motivating. When you start your day remembering your mortality, it sharpens your priorities. The petty stuff fades. You appreciate time more. You speak more honestly. You live with urgency and meaning. 10. Let me be of service. Stoicism isn't a solo sport. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men in the world at the time, reminded himself daily that he was part of a greater whole. The point isn't just personal resilience, it's contributing to the world with humility and grace. This affirmation shifts your focus from self-centered worry to usefulness. Instead of asking what do I want, try how can I help? Whether that's listening, creating, leading, or simply being kind, it adds depth and purpose to your day. These aren't meant to be repeated mindlessly like mantras. The power is in reflecting on them and letting them shape how you act. Here are a few ways to make them part of your daily rhythm. 1. Morning check-in. Start the day by reading through a few affirmations slowly. Pick one that feels especially relevant. Write it down or say it out loud. Think about how you want to live it out today. 2. Use them as journal prompts. Instead of just reading them, write about them. What does "I control how I respond" mean for the argument you had yesterday? How might "let me be of service" apply to a hard conversation coming up today? 3. Put them where you'll see them. Sticky note on your mirror. Lock screen wallpaper. Notebook cover. The more you see the reminders, the more likely they'll stick in your mind when you need them. 4. Pair them with breathing or movement. Use them during a walk, while you stretch, or during a quiet moment. Repeat them slowly, matching your breath. This makes them feel less like ideas and more like embodied habits. These affirmations won't fix your life overnight. They won't make you bulletproof. But if you come back to them daily, especially when life is stressful or uncertain, they can anchor you. Stoicism isn't about having all the answers. It's about showing up with calm, courage, and clarity in a world that doesn't owe you comfort. These affirmations are like handrails, steadying you, reminding you, and nudging you to be better than your impulses. You'll still mess up. You'll still have bad days. The point isn't perfection. It's progress. And each of these affirmations is a small step in that direction. So pick one. Start today. Come back tomorrow. And watch what happens. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.